What's up, everybody? Welcome back to cilinixfxcapital. And yeah, my face cam is a little bit bigger than what it used to be, but this is how we'll do it from now on in all of my videos. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome back to cilinixfxcapital, and in this video we'll talk a little bit about economics. We'll talk about the interest rate, which is coming up in about an hour and 15 minutes. So when you're watching this video, probably like in 45 minutes, something like that. Wanted to explain a little bit more into depth what it means and what possible outcomes there are. There are basically two. It's either going to be bullish or bearish, right? So I'll explain on the chart of Bitcoin what's going to happen in both scenarios. And I gotta be honest, this interest rate, like usually, it was always a little bit more easy to kind of see what's going on and what would happen in two different scenarios. But right now, it's a little bit harder. So I'll explain on the chart of Bitcoin what I will expect from the two different outcomes, bullish or bearish. But first of all, we need to look at what's going on. So the interest rate, a higher interest rate, obviously, or not obviously, but it's bad. It's bad because that increases the risk of risk on assets. So risky assets such as individual stocks, but also Bitcoin, especially Bitcoin. And apart from that, what it does is a higher interest rate means that the dollar is more valuable compared to other currencies that have a lower interest rate. So if you check out the DXY, which is negatively correlated with Bitcoin, that means the DXY goes up, Bitcoin goes down. You can see that we're actually rallying quite a bit ahead of this interest rate. But if it's like, it all depends on what they'll say, all right? Because the interest rate decision itself is pretty set in stone. It's probably going up from 3.25 to 4%. If it goes up to 4.25, we're doomed, and we'll see something like this. We'll probably see a drop down to 19,700 and then down to 19,000 because nobody expects that. They have been saying that it's going up by or by 75 base points for weeks now. So that's what we'll expect. That's also what the market expects. And yeah, so there's that. So we already have that. Depending on, as you can see, it's half an hour earlier than the press conference. You can all see this at myfxbook.com/forex economic calendar. It's half an hour earlier, so I expect some momentum after this interest rate decision. But it's for me, it's 100% unclear what way we'll go. Right, the momentum will probably go both ways. We'll probably go up and then down, or down and then up. And then I think the most important part is the press conference. Basically, they're either going to say that they will keep this strategy, what they're doing right now, so increasing it by 75 base points, and they will keep increasing it until the inflation drops down. Or they say that, well, the interest rate is already quite high, we are cooling it down. And like I said earlier, higher interest rates is bad for crypto for multiple reasons. So that would be very bullish. In the case that they say that they're going to cool it down, I think we can easily, maybe not immediately, but I think we can easily within the days after, break above 21,000 and continue this bullish momentum and this bullish market structure we have gotten going on. All right. So then we can actually do some great things, I think. On the other hand, if they say that they're going to keep increasing it in this way, and this is the hard part, because you have to, like, while analyzing this, you have to analyze the market sentiment. And I didn't want to keep this face cam that big. But hopefully it wasn't in a way, I don't think so. I don't think it was in a way of anything I was showing. No, so it actually worked, but all right, what I was saying, it's hard to interpret it because I have to actually interpret what the market thinks, because this evening we're going to move based on sentimentals, like what people expect. And I think people actually expect it to cool down a little bit. So that's what they're going to say in a press conference. Then if they say that they're going to continue doing it the way they were doing it, I expect a drop down to at least 19,700. And then from there, we'll see again. If we can actually manage to hold that, sure, we might still get up to 21,000, but an overall uptrend is going to be hard. And there's a good chance that if we do not hold it for 2 days, then we'll drop down to 19,000 again. So that would be bearish if they say that they're going to keep going keep doing this strategy as they're doing it. Would be bullish if they're saying it's cooling down. And the results of the direct interest rate decision are 100% unclear to me, but I think we'll just kind of stay neutral. I think we'll see some volatility, but in the end, I think we'll stay neutral. until the press conference. So that was the full analysis, interest rate analysis, which I promised. So hopefully it's not too late, but for now I want to thank you all for watching and listening. Take care and bye.